Panther Points is brought to you by these sponsors. Cornerstone Insurance. Insurance made simple may sound daunting, but at Cornerstone Agency, it's the way they do business. Specializing in agricultural policies from land and equipment to the crops you grow. They will come to your farm and see firsthand how they can help. Contact the Cornerstone Agency and Mickley Insurance in Morrison or Sandrock Insurance in Tampico and see what Insurance Made Simple is all about. The Cornerstone Agency knows how to keep your family and farm protected and your insurance simple. Find them online for more information. Rock River Lumber and Grain proudly supports the EP Panthers, just like the support they have provided to area farmers for the past 87 years. With 9 grain elevators and 2 state-of-the-art agronomy facilities, they pride themselves on customer service and attention to detail to add value to their customers. Hammer Construction in Erie, Erie High School, Melton Seed and Service, Erie State Bank, Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, Erie Foods International, Wickert Insurance, and the EP Panther Athletic Boosters.
Johnson with the kickoff, and it's going to go to the deep man at the 14, and he's going to take it to the 20, 25. He's still on his feet up to the 40. And he's got one man to beat, and that's it. And he's off to the races. It's going to be no laundry. It's going to be an early start, 6-0.
Yeah, that's about an 80-yard kickoff return. Kicked it right to the best athlete on the field, unfortunately, and Kewanee Russell went the distance on there early. He didn't even have to break any tackles. He had
Johnson
big holes.
Kind of arm tried to
that
slap
was
him, I guess.
Closest we got. So we're going to start this game in the hole, and basically we're just going to spot him 6 points, and we'll start over here after the PAT.
17, excuse me.
Yeah,
throws it out to Russell, and he shakes one tackle, and he's got one man to beat. Not sure who was it brought him down there. Number 8, I believe that's Nevin Rosnell, bringing him down the tackle.
That was a 57 pass reception there for Russell. That's
this is a team that hasn't had any offense all year, and all of a sudden they lose their quarterback, and when they get him back, they put him in receiver, and that's changed.
Good. Yeah.
They're in the wishbone this time. 4th and 2. Nimmer gets the ball, and I think they stopped him. I think he's short. Yep, he's short. We stopped him. Little bend, but don't break defense right there.
Who got the ball on that one?
We do have the ball now.
No, that was Nimerick on the carry?
Nimerick on the carry, yeah.
All right, yeah, we dodged a bullet there because Kewanee Russell almost took that reception to the house, but he got caught from behind, and that ended up being saving a score as the defense was able to hold him and turn him over on downs.
Hello, Newman. Trips to the right. He's going to roll to the right. Oh, first man missed it, and it goes to
Purvis on that.
Ross Purvis. I don't know who it was intended for, but I don't think it was intended for Purvis.
Completes it over to Nipper on the left-hand side. He stays in. Nope. I'm going to say he stepped out of bounds. Looks like on just about the 16-yard line, but that will be enough for a first down. That was a great play by Jacob and Tyler Nipper. Going to be about a 17-yard gain there.
And it is we are gonna go for it. It's gonna be Nipper and Garrison in the backfield. Oh, bad snap. Throw into the end zone. Touchdown! No Andre either. Touchdown! Holy cow! That is. Oh, we got to watch this on replay.
I think that was Ross Purvis on the back.
It was Ross Purvis in the back of the end zone. It went between his legs. The snap did.
I think that was Pete on the coverage, and he probably gave up on the play a little bit with the bad snap.
It was Pete, and he actually didn't have bad coverage. It was just a good throw and a good leap for Ross Purvis. Unbelievable. You know, when things bounce your way, and that was definitely one of those things that
Bounced our way.
Bounced our way, exactly.
It was a big fourth down conversion for a score.
Garrison, who we know can kick field goals, it's up and it's good. EP takes the lead for the first time in regulation all year.
On him. Fourth and 10 from the Panther 17, 3:42 to go in the half.
Garrigan is so far wide. Right.
You can't even see him.
No, you can't. The quarterback probably can't see him.
Russell, he's got him open. Does he have it?
No, out of bounds. Out of the end zone.
He caught it. You knew it was going to Russell. Everybody did. Ainley came in the game, made a really nice pass to the corner of the end zone, but I think he just
Very
threw
nice
it.
catch.
It was. He just threw it out of bounds. Nothing else Russell could have done. Everybody just stopped and
waited for the ref.
Yeah. Gonna bring up first and a long 20.
Trips to the left. Go ahead.
Under 2 minutes to go in the half.
Wide receiver screen. He's got to throw it. Carson Weaver getting downfield for Johnson.
That's got to be pass interference.
I was going to say, it's got to be pass interference. How do you not throw a flag on that?
He basically got tackled before he got the ball. He had to come back to the ball. I understand that the defender has a right to the area as well, but that certainly looked like pass interference. And they are not going to call it that way, though. It's going to bring up second and 20. We do not want the ball in Kewanee Russell's hands. Oh,
that's not a good kick when it comes to a speedster like that. Oh! Takes a hard lick by Garrison. Garrison decleated him.
Yeah.
That's the second time in the last 3 minutes of gameplay that Garrison has laid a lick on Kewanee Russell.
Yeah, he really hit him. He really hit him good on that one, right on the sideline, right in front of the Panther bench.
Oh, and Trevor Pratt was on the bench, and he's the one that got hurt. He got knocked in. Kewanee Russell got knocked into him, and he's not doing well right now.
Shaking his hand, yeah.
Problem is our safety's playing pretty shallow.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of rotating him over there now, but not very much. They need to rotate him a little farther, I think. But that's why we're up here and they're down there. Definitely going to him. Russell catches it. Flag coming down. It's got to be a face mask.
Yeah, that's likely one that's against us. So it's going to bring up first and goal. 30 seconds to go in the half. Panthers are up 7-6.
They got the wishbone going on again.
Yeah, they got double tight formation.
Ainley hands off to the fullback. First man through, and he's well through.
Yep, that'll be a. Did you see who got the carry on that one?
I think it was Bollinger, but I don't know.
Bollinger with a 2-yard gain. Thank you for that, Kewanee radio broadcaster.
Sauk Valley chiropractic scoreboard has Sterling up 21-7 on Geneseo.
Not a surprise there. Sterling continues to roll. Well, we're going to have to see how we can come back from this. This is a real heartbreaking way to end the first half. We were...
yeah, they're going to go for 2. Back in the wishbone. And I don't think he got in. He fell down. Nope, no good. It's going to be 7-12. Is going to be 26.8 seconds left to go at the half. 9 seconds left to go. It is first down again, so we can do a couple long passes and not have to worry about not running the clock out. It is a long pass. Carson Weaver gets a beautiful catch down to the 35-yard line of Kewanee.
18-15. That'd be trying to do math here, Clark. I was told there wouldn't be any math.
All right, well, you go ahead and try that math, and I'm going to go ahead and...
33-yard completion to Weavengay. Going to bring up the last play.
I was going to say, we do have a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to need to use the timeout because the clock would start.
Panther Points is brought to you by these sponsors: Cornerstone Insurance Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Hammer Construction, Erie High School, Erie State Bank, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store, Erie Foods International, Wickert Insurance, and the Panther Athletic Boosters.
Willie Cochran's kind of playing a ghost slot. There's no slot receiver over there.
Yeah, that was a 22-yard pass completion. Nevin Rosno did not even see where the ball was. He was going back, and he was 5 yards off of him and just couldn't locate where the ball was, and it went right over his head for a 22-yard pass completion for a touchdown. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's going to make it 18-7. It's going to put us down by 11, pending the PAT, and we have a whole quarter of football to go, which is where we came back on last week. So they're going to have to do something to adjust to shut Russell down and get the offense going. It's down and it's up and good. 19-7 with 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Another thing we didn't mention earlier is Robert Munther, our normal starting.
Well, I was just going to ask you about that.
He got injured in PE class, I think, is what happened. Let it go out of bounds. Let it go. It isn't going to go out of bounds. Ross Purvis this time is going to bring it to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ross Purvis going to bring it out to about the 42-yard line.
Boy, I really like the way Ross has been returning the ball this second half. That's the third time he's had the ball on a kickoff or a punt, and he is just really hard to bring down. He runs really hard. That was going to bring up 2nd and 12, last play of the third quarter.
Josh back to pass, throws it to Purvis. Purvis is going to have enough for the first down to about the 45-yard line of Kewanee. Picks up about, what would that be?
I'm going to give him 13 on that.
It's got to be more than that, isn't it? Oh, no, you're right, because it was brought back 5 yards from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, which was brought to us, that third quarter, Clark. That was brought.
Sauk Valley Chiropractic accepting new patients. Okay.
No, That'd be silly.
I know. It's silly. 12-point lead right now for Kewanee. Start the fourth quarter, and with Willie.
With just the weapon that Kewanee is, kind of like a Devin Hester right now, he kind of forces the Panthers to go for it. That and the fact that we're down 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
They're talking it over real close here. Right here is Nipper and Garrison, so I don't know, maybe. Throw downfield. Oh! No!
Oh.
Devon Russell, excuse me, with the interception.
Yeah, he threw that. He was trying to hit, I think, Carson Wiebengay, and it just bounced off of his hands.
Was it Carson? I thought it was Johnson.
It was, oh, you can see the replay.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's the replay?
Anyway, it ended up in the hands of Kewanee Russell, leading 19-7, up 12. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
That's a fumble. We got the ball.
I think we're going to
Panther
get
ball.
that.
I don't know whose knife threw there very fast. 52. That's George Davis. Nice job. Nice penetration, and comes up with the fumble.
Excellent. That's I think that's one of the first turnovers in the game for Kewanee. Let's see if that's a turning point.
Let's hope so.
It's gonna need to be.
7:13 left to go in the game. We're down by 12.
First and 10.
You got to wonder if that's not an injury there with the quarterback, Willie, going out. Or
the center
going
correct,
out.
yeah. Hey, Mary says hi.
Hi, Mary. And we have a bad snap, but he picks it up and he goes around to the right side. He's still on his feet to the 50, 45, 40, 35, almost down about the 30-yard line goes Corey, or not Corey Ryan, he's watching. Jacob Ryan down to the 30-yard line.
I'm going to give him 35-yard gain on that run. Excellent.
He's going to run it again off to the right side. They see something they like over there. He's going to have another first down.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if that one was a busted play, but
they kind of fake pitched it, but you're right. It could have been a busted play.
No, I'm not sure if it was. It looked like it was halfway designed.
Yeah,
come back.
It's a wooden shoe ball. Those two teams.
Here's Ryan, throws the ball up there.
Nice.
Out of the end zone.
Flag. We're going to see defensive pass interference. I have a feeling there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on in the
It's either
back
that
line.
or it could be the receiver went out of the field of play and came back in.
Well, that could be.
I'm not sure on that.
21's pleading his case, though.
Yeah. Have you seen a preliminary call yet, Clark?
Pass interference on the defense.
All right, that's a. Well, here's the player of the game for you here, Clark.
This
No,
is
not-
it.
not
It's
quite.
down territory, but
Yeah.
you see a
and-
little slant to Carson Wiebegay out of the slot on the left-hand side right here.
They're going to throw it left. Now he's going up in the middle. Here's the quarterback who's going to go on.
Touchdown.
Attaway, Jacob.
Touchdown, Jacob Ryan.
Yeah, it's very nice for Jacob. He was he got most of the yards on that drive. He on the two big runs down the right side, 35-yard run, then a 15-yard run, and he's able to finish off that drive.
The thing is, I'm sitting there watching the receivers trying to see the catch, and he pulled it down and ran with it.
Yeah, great play by Jacob.
He may not be the fastest quarterback we've had lately. Nothing against him. I think he's
Right.
a fast kid, but he is definitely one of the toughest quarterbacks we've had lately. Kick is up and good. It's going to make it 19-14. We're down by 5 with under 3 minutes left to go in the game. Nope. Fumble! Fumble, we got the ball. Panther ball at the 50-yard line with 2 minutes exactly to go. This has got some, oh man, this is a lot like last week. Justin, we thought that, hey, it's almost all but over, and look what happens.
Yeah. 1 minute to go when the ball is going to get snapped. 3rd and 3.
Carson Wiebegay is going to have enough for the first down. He's still on his feet. Going to be not out of bounds.
Nope, got tackled inbounds.
53.7 seconds left to go. It is a first down.
Jim Klein
so
on
the
the
clock
call.
will start time just to set the ball in the chains.
We have 2 timeouts left. Should be able to get this play off pretty quickly if they get up to the line of scrimmage.
Our kids look like it's, first quarter.
Yep.
Their kids look like they're back on their heels and they're just ready for this game to be over. Rolls out to the right. He's going to throw out.
Oh, we're going to need to burn a timeout on this one now. That would have been a good play there to
Yeah.
just go straight to the yard line,
Yep.
try and get out of bounds or get the first down. But I know what you're saying. Or we could jump in and make it 3rd and 10.
The ball's on the ground once again, and he still can't get nice. He's hit. He's down. He's put down. Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jacob wasn't able to get that ball. They'll get to no time on the clock. 15 seconds for running. Going to be looking at probably the last play of the game right here. We're going to have to get this into the end zone.
This 4th down. They've got to make a play here.
Josh back to pass.
And they're going to, the ball's out there. It's going to be incomplete.
No flags. That's going to be your ball game.
He was
folks.
looking-
19-14.
Looking for Ross Purvis on the left-hand side and wasn't able to find him. Jacob did everything he could to get the ball off. Just overthrew him. That's going to be your final 19-14.
They just didn't look like the same team. I mean, all the penalties, and I don't know, was that lack of concentration? Were the refs up on something that they hadn't picked up on before? Or
No, I do think a lot of that was focus, and that was what we talked about at halftime with them. Was just, so much of what happened in the first half was between our own ears. We just things we hadn't done. I mean, I can't tell you the last time we had that many false starts in the game or whatever it was. I mean, we played pretty clean games the last couple games, and not just the penalties, but assignments on offense and assignments on defense. It just, and I even thought we had a decent early week of practice. It just, for whatever reason, those first 2 quarters, just a lot of mental mistakes that really shot us in the foot.
yeah, you had several, good gains that were nullified. It just seemed like every time you get a play, here it comes back, here it comes back, here it comes back, and I guess that probably got to them as well. But that just wasn't. That's just not. We haven't seen that all year from this team.
No, it was that is uncharacteristic, and we're not a team right now. That has a lot of big play potential. And I think we can, at times, have some big play potential. And we saw a little bit of that tonight.
Yeah.
We had, Ross's touchdown catch, Jacob scrambling on that was a heck of a play.
Yeah.
We've got that in us, but it's not, we're not built on hitting big play after big play. So when we go backwards, it can be pretty frustrating for them too, because I think they understand that as well. And like you said, as we get chunk yardage and we get good gains, to look back and see a flag on the field, that is uncharacteristic of us is. It does work at you a little bit, and I know it worked with them too. I know they were frustrated with it.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not a lack of effort out of them. That's what I told them at halftime too. I don't think it's a lack of effort. I told them at the game. I mean, they again. I think the effort is consistent for the most part. It's just tonight, for whatever reason, the stuff between our ears just wasn't clicking.
Yeah, you got the break there at the end. You get the fumble at 50, and you got a couple minutes to go, but it just kind of came unraveled there. There were a couple bad snaps, and probably, I don't know who it was on the far side. They probably should have got out of bounds, but went for the yards and things like that. And you still had a shot. I mean, that was the thing. And
it was the things that happened to us this week were uncharacteristic of the things that we can do, and that can be frustrating for us. It's very frustrating for the guys too, because I know they're playing hard. I know they're giving everything they've got, and to just to know they know when they make a mistake. It's you don't have to come down very hard on them, because they already know that that it was on them or whatever, whoever it was, and. And we try not to come down on them like that, because they do know. Yeah. They know, hey, I made a mistake, and they know how it hurts, and it can be very, very frustrating for them.
Panther Points has been brought to you by these sponsors: Cornerstone Insurance Agency, Rock River Lumber and Grain, Hammer Construction, Erie High School, Erie State Bank, Melton Seed and Service, Berkey's Farm Store, Erie Foods International, Wickert Insurance, and the Panther Athletic Boosters.